Hello. Yes, microphone's working. Was music also working? Let me check. Yes, it appears everything is working again. I don't know what happened. But I did update my Stream Elements OBS thing. So, immediately pixelized. Thank you, Cosmic. Good to see you. I hope you are very well. So yeah, last Thursday I really messed up the rules. Really, even though I even asked a question for the rules on Board Game Geek, and I got an answer. And I'm like, ah, man, I'm stupid. uh, I think the whole technical issue part just threw me off, and my brain went somewhere else and thought, well, that was the rule, right? Yeah, it wasn't. So I thought this game deserves better. It's a good game. I played it last night at game night. We did make one rule mistake, and that's basically when you come back to a location you have been before, you cannot do an action there anymore, even though you have already been there and you come back. So I took a piece of paper and I'm writing down every location I've been to. Um, because during that game last night at game night, I went through like 20 locations. I'm not gonna memorize them all. Sorry. So it's hard to say, oh, I've been here, so I cannot do an action anymore. And I also have to mark if I did an action, because some locations I just came in and moved away from. So I didn't do an action there. I just did the depart action. Like I'm not doing anything here. And I need to record that, because if I come back to that location, I might be able to do something. So that's the only rule mistake we did yesterday. I'm planning not to make that mistake today. So yesterday it took us 3 people 3 hours. Approximately. I think we started around 8:15, and we were done 11:30, with some rule lookup, some explanation, but mostly we played pretty power through. We did read every text, of course, because you want to know the flavor. So yeah, that's the goal. I'm not starting with green by default. We're gonna do the complete setup this time. So no choices. Everything will be random. So I don't know what's coming. Otherwise, I will know what if everything stays the same. I know what's coming at least the first couple of rounds. I did learn more from the previous thing. It's like, oh, maybe if you have a mission, learn how to fulfill that mission. Seems very important. If you are a person, equip, master, make yourself better. Do that, so you are more prepared for what's coming. So, shall we just start the game? So we shall just go. I know I won't have as much viewers as I had last Thursday. I didn't tell BGG that I would be streaming today. I deleted my last YouTube stream and renamed the one of Coffee and Crowdfunding, because apparently it was the SETI stream, which doesn't make sense. I hope now, on at least on YouTube, it's using the correct one, because it was like, and I'm like, oh no, I have to correct all these things. It makes it really hard to set up YouTube things for the future if it takes a wrong stream. All right. Okay. I have my hydration here. Okay, man, do it. Do what? What I'm going to do, okay, man. What? Do it. Do it. Do it correctly this time. Yeah, that's the goal. Good to see you, Kimma. And let's go to the game. Here we go. So now I left everything in boxes because, hey, that's easier to clean up. So, yeah, we're just gonna do. No, that one. Where's the board? 0, 0. Oh, here's 0, 0, 0. Here, 0, 0, 0. That's the first one. Agreed. Makes it hard to set it up. Well, SETI will be coming again is sometime in February. Jump into the game. Yeah, let's jump into the game. I'm not gonna note that I did 00 and 001 because basically that's during setup and I have to do those. So, and I don't think I will ever return to these because basically that means I'm gonna set up the game again. We did have some fun yesterday. Everybody enjoyed it, so that's a good thing. Weeks after receiving a mysterious signal from the Traveler, your ship arrives in the orbit of an uncharted planet. Create a total dice pool, yeah, 8 plus 2. I did that because, well, it's also saying that over here. Each player gains a difficult skill. Select or randomize. We're going to randomize. And it says place the card in the middle of your grid. Well, nicely, I have playmats. And I'm going to play with red. I haven't played red before. So I will be, where's the red one? Red one. Purple. Right? Oh, this is red. This will be my character. I will be Tina, the Marine. So when played, get 2 cubes. I also gain 1 red resource because that's what I start with. Okay, each player sets it up, so I get red. So I can go for daring, and I will jump in the game. That's the important part. Oh, I totally agree. Jump into the game. So I have time, I have health, and I have. I've always forgot what this one is. Prestige. It has a name, right? Morale. That's it. Morale. That's how much morale I have. Not that I'm a person with a good morale, but yeah. The first player gets 2 skills at random, so we're gonna roll dice again. I get green and blue, so blue and green as well, because those are my random colors. I'm the first player and I'm the only player. They may reroll pairs for an easier. So green and blue means 1582. I believe I have already done that mission. Tried that mission, right? 1582. I don't know which number we had last time. 1584. 1582. Assemble a group of sentients. Have a total of at least 1 sentient plus 1 per player in grids or reserves. If you do, read 1582 of the Book of Secrets. Now, to be fair, I had 2 sentients yesterday. A smaller one and a huge one, but I had them. And then everyone goes to location 001, which can be found on the Book of Secrets. Basically, hey, we're continuing here. The ship malfunctions. You have mere seconds to escape. Each player gains a different skill. Select or randomize. We love randomizing. I get another green one. Okay, cool. I get another green one. That means I go to location 5. It's a location I have been before. Oh, yeah. I was starting at the back of the box, but I switched the first and last stack. So I have to be at the front of the box now. Because now everything is numeric order. Your escape pod seals tight, ejecting towards the planet in a completely different direction from the others. Gain 2 random skills and crash onto the matching location. You may reroll pairs to get an easier location. Well, that's something we might do anyway, but yeah. This is our location. And we did try to use these things and they work, because normally you place them here so nobody can see where your crash land, and then you put the other one in front. But if as soon as 2 are in them, the slot is a little bit too small, so they get stuck. And of course on stream it doesn't work nice, so I will keep it like that. Okay, 2 randoms. I get blue and yellow. Yellow is basically a take action, blue is move. If I do that kind of action, I can pay the resource to get less dice, not to do the action, but to get less dice. That's one mistake I made last Thursday. And blue and yellow means I'm going to location 205. I'm going to location 205. It should still be here. Yeah, that's 208, 204, and at the back of 204. Ooh, we immediately found the traveler. Oh my. Why are you not responding? It doesn't want to zoom in anymore. Now I have other difficulties. Well, that still works. Only these buttons don't. Oh man. Why is everything so difficult right now? Remind me later. Wait. I'm gonna check one thing before we continue, just to make sure. Filters. They still work. Top right. So only the key connection is broken. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not responding on anything I'm doing. So I will just not zoom in today. I'm sorry. The connection is broken. Hey Risto, how am I doing? I'm doing very well. Are you winning something? No, but good to see you on YouTube. Nice to know that that's working. So I'm location 205. I'm currently at. I went from 005 to 205. Do you see the lotuses growing to the left? Yep. I cannot zoom in, and that sucks right now. I don't know why. Why is that broken? Settings. Short keys. Filter to. Let's see. Let's see if I can find. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's broken. I have to fix that for the next sprint. So I cannot zoom in. I'm sorry. That's broken since probably I did the setup. No zooming in. I'm sorry. It's gonna be really hard. Well, not technically. Wait. I can probably still do that, but it will be a little bit harder to do. I'll put filters on it, and I can use that here, because then I can still go studio mode, and I can still say, let's go to top right. See? It has to be done manually. I'll fix that later sometime, but at least now I can zoom in on the thing. Okay. Do you see the lotuses growing on to the left? Those, I think those are that, and I see a rune as well, which is this rune. It's right there. They're scattered across this planet. You can see other wonders to the far south. if you're willing to make the trek. Is that a suggestion? Because first I want to learn my character. So that should be on this one. This is my character. And if I go center, I should see more of it. Yeah. So I have 8 areas around it, which means I can put 8 cards around it. And currently I have 2 of these because when placed I got 2 of those cubes. It's very easy to do an equip action first because, well, I want to equip my thing. So we're going back to default, which means equip is a green action. And green stands for help. Well, I'm helping myself, so I need the help book. The help book, and the card is 1440. So I already know what she's getting if I succeed. Well, you always succeed. You might lose a little bit of health. Unless you're dying, you always succeed. So equip your axe. Perform this action at most once per game. So yeah, I cannot equip my axe again. I better not lose it. I need to roll 4 dice. I will pay 1 to just roll 3 of those. Don't do that too often, because if you run out, you just roll dice and you cannot help that. So minuses do nothing except go to the challenge dice penalty pool. So if it's a heart, I lose a heart. It's star, hourglass, hourglass, and this one they return to the dice pool. The axe was among the first of many weapons you've learned how to use. Gain item 1304. So 1304 should be somewhere around here. That's 14, 30, 50, 17, 12, 1304. So I have my axe. So gain your first personal objective. If I have 2 cubes on there, but to get a cube I have to do a red action, which I don't do yet. So I was successful with that. I want to master as well to see if I can improve my character. That's a purple action. Purple stands for look. I don't know what I'm looking at myself at 1440 again, of course, because that's my character. 1440 is 5 dice. I have nothing to discount them, so I will get 5 dice. It says master some survival skills. So let's roll some survival skills. Hopefully I don't kill myself immediately. A heart. I can put a heart here. So I'll save that one. All these 3 dice return, and I will lose 1 heart because I have nothing that helps me with purple action. So I lose 1 health. You master some skills that may help you to survive on this planet. Gain card 1459. That's still over here somewhere. 53, 57, 59. Experience. If full at the end of your end of turn, you must lose this card and gain those 2. Runes. You may then replace your character, transfer the thing with 1446. Oh, I can get better. That's cool. But only if it's full. And I get 1 move and 1 take action, basically a yellow. I saw a yellow there, but I also see a yellow somewhere. No. You should pick it like this. Where are the yellow ones? They're kind of stuck. Come on, yellow. Here we go. I get another blue and yellow. Take is yellow, right? Yeah, take is yellow. So far, so good. I improved myself a little bit. So every time when I do a take action, I can place it here and improve my character, which is nice. I get a cube and the cube goes here. So, are we? Because chat, you can help me. You can help me decide. But this needed to be done. I wanted to have this, and I will put this one, by the way, over here because yeah, it looks prettier. I don't know why. So I'm still here. The actions I can do over here. I can climb to those things over there, I guess. Smell the flower, the lotuses. I can consult the traveler because that little person is the traveler. You know, the person whose signal we got. We can brew. I'm guessing we're brewing the plant. We can consume the plant. I guess we're consuming the plant if we consume, or we can pluck the lotus. If you have any suggestion, oh, this should be fun, let me know. You have a couple of seconds because I know there's a little bit of delay. You in chat have power right now, right? Don't let me do everything. If you think, oh, it's fun if you do this. Otherwise, I could also go in a certain direction and depart the area. And I go to card 206, which is easy. Or go north, west, or south and see what's happening. They did tell me I can see other wonders if I travel for south. Another thing I can do before you choose everything, we have the bottom left here. It's my mission. I can research to see what my mission is. Or how to fulfill a mission. Basically, I need to find sentience, so and try to beat them fair and square, either in a fight or in a puzzle or whatever. Then they will join me on my map. And if you don't want to do me to do anything, I'll have to do something. I think we're gonna pluck the flower, which is a red one. And red means overpower. I'm gonna overpower a flower. That's how strong I am. We're gonna overpower a flower. If I have to criticize, by the way, one thing of this game, we're in a distant planet. We have never heard of the planet. Still, the currency is US dollars. That felt weird, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna pluck on card 205. So I'm gonna take 205. We're not reading ahead. We're just looking for 205. And it says pluck the lotus bloom carefully, not to damage the roots or petals. And I use 4 dice. I have 4 dice still. I also want to do a red action because I can gain cubes that way. So, well, this is a yellow and blue, but I have 2 red actions that give me cubes. Okay, I have a couple of hourglasses. Not too happy with that. I will put both hourglasses here. Gain cubes for both. I could use a cube to re-roll 1 die. Maybe I will. That's a return value. Oh, that would have been nice there if I did a move action, but it didn't. But that one goes here. That still one goes here. And that goes there. I'm successful. You pluck the impressive adaptable flower. Gain flora 1159. 1159 should be somewhere here. 5361. So 1159. Look at that pretty flower. If I brew, I gain an item. Okay, that's nice to know. I don't get a continued, which means I am done in this area. 205 is done. I put a check mark that I did an action there, so I cannot do an action again when I come back to 205 for some reason. So now I have to choose a direction to move to. I have a couple of move things that help me. So they talk about south, so let's depart south. Get the depart book for 205 south. Normally, if it's just a number, I will go directly to that number. But I get an asterisk, which means I have to check the book of departure. 205 south. Tracks. Oh, 6 dice. Oh, that's a lot. Tracks south to the cloud cover to an outlook. 6 dice. I will pay 2 to make it at least 4. All the dice need to be returned because, yeah, that is just too many. Let's get 6 dice. Minus, 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 and a star. I can put the star right here. Does nothing, but that's helpful. And these go here, so no damage done. You descend into the soupy fog-filled valley, where the uneven ground and the thick mist together make navigation all but impractical. Roll 6 skill dice and look at all and gain all look results. And look is purple. You may pay 2 look to go to interior 563, otherwise go to 200. Either way, you also gain 1 morale. Okay, go purple. I have none and I cannot pay, so I gain 1 morale. I will only gain look, yeah. So I will go to card 200. Noting 200. I did forget one thing. I need to get my red card. Over here. Oh, only this one. Starting card stays there. The 200 is just there. This is card 200. There is something mysterious about the towering isolated rock. That's the one underneath there, I guess. Enshrouded by clouds. Okay, 200. We can move on to a different location. We can go sideways to 201, go further south to 706, but we can also look at there. It says forage. Forage what? I have a yellow. I can pay yellow, but I have no idea what I'm foraging. I can track, try to, I guess, go to that towering isolated rock. I could navigate, persuade. I don't know who or what to persuade, to be honest. There is something, but I don't know. And to be fair, forage, yeah, I'm not familiar with the word that much, so I don't know what it exactly entails. If I go there. But I have the most tokens of those, so it's easier to do. I would say track. Track or navigate. See if I can get on that pillar. The towering isolated rock. I'm guessing they're talking about that one, or are they talking about this one? Let's navigate. See if I can get there. That's purple. Which means I have done an action over here. As a reminder, I cannot do another action on 200 unless I get a continue. This turn, I can continue. But 200. Oh, that's too far. 200. Navigate through the clouds. And that's 6 dice. I have nothing to prepare me for this. Oh, this can hurt. I can instantly die right now. Well, let's see what happens first. We have a star, we have another star. Well, these will just return, they do nothing. I do navigate, so I have no purple action where I can place a star or neutral, so I will lose 2 stars. 2 stars lost. Okay, what happens? You can't see anything above you as you navigate through the thick clouds, but using clues on the surface, you manage to find a route to a structure perched on the cliff. Go to interior 563 and gain 1 morale. So I will go to 563. And I gain 1 morale, so I lost the morale, gained the morale. So you're back, and 563 should be somewhere here. 57. 562 should be the other side of this one. 563. Our new location, 563. You've discovered a bandit hideout. For the moment, no one is around. So I can exit, just leave the area around there. I can search, I can steal, or I can raid. So what kind? I know my morale is high right now, but well, at least higher than the rest. But what should I do? Dear chat, what should I do? I have some. I can exit, but I don't want to exit yet. Exit comes with a risk. Probably if I go outside, it's like, oh, you're gonna fight. So I better have something ready. A raid gives me cubes, so that's nice. Forgot I could use one to reroll, but I'm safe, so that's no issue. Trade? I don't know. What should I trade? I don't want to trade anything just yet. Steal? I could get a cube for my experience, so yeah, let's try to steal. Steal. We're gonna steal, people. I know. Don't steal in real life. It's illegal. But in this game, it's allowed. 563. 563. Steal the outfit hanging from the wall on the right. There's an outfit. Ooh, I'm gonna get a new outfit. That's 3 dice. That means I have to refresh my dice pool. Sure. Which means all these slots open up. That's cool. 563. The star or this hourglass. I can take the star damage. Let's go to big screen again. I'll take the star for damage. I don't want to re-roll it. I could technically, but I don't want to. The minus does nothing. And the hourglass goes here, giving me a cube on experience. I got experience with stealing. The energy shield catches your eye. Gain item 983. Item 983, 983, 983, 983. An energy shield. It's a weapon. Ignore lose heart upon arrival. So if I lose health, if I arrived somewhere, I'm safe. Looks like kind of like a Wakandan shield. Or no, not Wakandan. You know, the Gungan. That was what I look for. Gungan shield. Or the Star Trek people. Star Wars people. That's the totally. I'm reading totally the wrong text. It's 563. No, I read 562. Gain item 942. Sorry. Now we know that there's an energy shield somewhere, but currently we are doing it with the garment. Do not gain curses. I will not be cursed. You may push your luck to try to steal a far rarer item before you caught red-handed. If you do, roll 3 skill dice up to 3 times. Always roll the dice. 3 skill dice. Okay, I have to roll a pair or all 3 the same. Ha! I got my luck. There we go. I gain item 943 as well. Oh, that's nice. 943. What's that? A lockpick set. Well, for stealing, that's pretty useful. That's pretty useful. Thank you. Gain item. Either way, continue with the move north action, which means I'm going to do a move action. Move north is is that the exit or no? No, that's the move north is a depart. So I can to depart 563. Exit the band hideout into the clouds. 1 die. I can do 1 die. A heart. That's evade, sneakers, squeeze. That's not what I'm doing. This is a heart. This is a return, star return. This is a heart, so no damage. No health. On your way out of the room, you grab a blue ball from the cubby. Gain item 1228. 1228. It's somewhere at the back of this one. 1229, 1228. I got a blue orb, a beam ball. I'm filling up fast, by the way. A beam ball. 563. Then using no additional information, exit to location. 706, 200, 293, 201 or 205. Since we have already been to 200 and 205, either do 201, 393 or 706. And now I actually need a d6 to decide if chat doesn't want to help me. I won't get a luck of the draw die. So 1 and 2, it will be 706. 3 or 4, it will be 393. And 5 or 6, it will be 201. It's a 5. I know you cannot tell, but it's a 5. So I will go to location 201. I'm missing location 202 somehow. I probably misplaced that one. Let's hope I don't have to go there. 201. Let's see, did I actually misplace it? 204, 208, 212. I just noticed that 202 was missing, so it has to be somewhere. It might have been misplaced during yesterday's session. Hope not. Let's hope I don't have to get to 202 or 203, because that's no longer possible right now. Because then I have to search the whole deck for it, and I don't see it right now. Okay, let's zoom in on that card. 201. A flying sentient. We found our first sentient. Passes swiftly in front of you, nearly causing you to stumble down the deep slope behind you. Oh, we're now at the top of the thingy. Oh, there's a city over there. Chase, spy, greet, praise, coerce, or target. While you think about that, I need to take a small toilet break. Be right back. Did we make a choice? I need to get that sentient somehow. I cannot hold too many cards either, by the way. Let's get the translation on my phone, because I don't know all the English words. I know a lot, but not all of them. Let's see. Translate. Coerce means force. Force it. Why not use force? That's still. I could praise it with coerce to do something. I'll use praise for. I don't want to fight the sentient just yet. Stay up. Thank you. So we're gonna praise on 201. Let's hope we never need 202 or 203, because then I have to find where the card is. Also, you need to go back where you were to the correct location, because okay, we're gonna coerce. Hey Timey, how are you doing? Now we're gonna praise on 201. 201. Praise the sentient for their service. 1 die. I can do 1 die. I will lose some time if I do that. I cannot put it anywhere because it doesn't fit any of my actions, so I lose some time. 201. As if well accustomed to receiving compliments from travelers, the sentient squares the shoulders and flies away. Gain 1 boost. That's it. So the sentient is no longer there. I did my action. I cannot catch the sentient that way. That sucks. No sentient left, because I cannot interact with the sentient anymore. It's supposed to be a 2-hour game. Yeah. What was supposed to be? You've placed this with your game group twice with your game group. First game was 6.5 hours. Second was 5. We played it yesterday, and it was over 3 hours first game, and it says 2 to 3 hours, so worked. And if the stream goes long, yeah, I'm fine with it. So now I have to depart from that area because there's nothing more I can do there. So, as much as I want, I cannot go to 202 because I don't know where the card is. I could check the deck and see if I can find 202. That's something I can do. 302. Could be that I put it where 502 or 402 should be. But 202 and 203 are missing. Just give me a sec. I'm searching. It's a big deck. It's over 800 cards. It will take well, I'm already at 400, so that's a good thing. I think I might have misplaced one. And it would be a bummer if I could not get there. But yeah. Okay, next time I see a sentient, we're gonna fight it because I need to collect sentients. It's 502, it's not there. Just to be sure. Continuing. Those are different cards. 5. All 5s from here on out. That's not the deck. Okay, next deck. 500, 600. They're double-sided, so I only have to do like 50 each time. If I'm actually missing the card, that would be bad. I already searched the original deck, so it should be somewhere here. 700s. Two, I found it. It was in the 700s. I don't know how it got there, but it's there. So we can choose 203 if we want to. 202 to the right. But I want to go to that city, which means that we have to go north first, right? We have to cross this path and maybe then go to the east to find that city, or to the west. Or can we go west and immediately go to that city, and north is going to whatever is in the background right here. We have options. This is my health. I have one token I can use for. I have to depart. Can I use an action on anything? I can craft here for 2. I don't want to, but I could. I think I would just want to. Well, the traveler said there would be nice things if we went south, right? So we could also go south. See what's happening there. Ignoring this whole city over here. So chat, what do you think? You can chime in. You can help me choose. You can force me to do something if you think, well, Dutch, you know what? I think you should kill your. No, I don't. I cannot commit suicide in this game. Luckily. Actually, I want to visit that city, which is 200, which is easy to do because that's the other side of this card. We were already here. Oh, we have been to 200. Let's not go to 200. So let's go north. Ignore the whole traveler thing. Let's just go north. Okay? Which means we're going to do a departure north on 201. Departure north on 201. 201 north. Leap over the gap. Choose a direction to leap. Over the gap to the left, 206, or overlap of your right. So are we going to the left or the right? I want to go to the left to 206 because that's the city. I read ahead. Sorry, it's really hard to sometimes not read ahead. But I have to roll 2 dice. So let's see. Well, I can use this one here to gain a cube on this thing, on the beam ball. Beam, move to an adjacent location and roll 1 challenge die. Place or suffer as usual. Okay, and this minus does nothing. Because we don't evade, sneak or squeeze. And we do not enter. So, yeah, that one goes here. So we go to 206, where we have not been before. Let's go to 206. Suffer 1 cold damage. There was something that prevented me from damage. No, it's not curses. So suffer 1 cold damage means either 1 hard, because it's a type of damage, not just damage, or these 2. Since these 2 are both would go lower, I will do a health thingy. A towering metal city is built along the edge of a cliff. Enter is always possible. Funny thing, with enter I can use my cubes over here. I can also pickpocket. I have a lockpick set, but it doesn't do pickpocket. That's weird, but sure. I can pickpocket something. Oh, there's a chest over here. Ooh, we can pickpocket the chest. And enter is always available, so if I do another action, I can still use enter to enter the city. There's a rune there. A rune for search. Well, we're gonna pickpocket. We're gonna see if there's something in that chest. 206 yellow. Take. We're gonna pickpocket. I'm almost full, by the way, so 206 pickpocket. 206 pickpocket. What are we pickpocketing? Pickpocket a sentient leaving the city. I have X dice that I can use. I can place at least one there. I think that's sufficient. Let's do one. Oh no, I could do two, but oh no, because the other one is not pickpocket. That's X's. I will place this one here. Cool. I succeed. You bump against a sentient whose hands are full of random knickknacks. Pocketing their loose change. Gain X dollar. You may continue. Oh, I gain $1. Oh, I'm freaking rich. I made $1. I may continue. I thought I would get that chest. And now I'm gonna use force. I'm gonna use force on them. Because I need sentience. I need 2 sentience in here or in my... And then I finish the thing. So every sentient I can conquer or overpower, that would be nice. So overpower in 206. Oh, that's too far. 206. Force your way into the city. Oh, well. 2 dice. I still have 2 dice. It's a minus, but that gives me a cube over here, which I actually want. Or do this and one here, which gives me a cube here. Cube and a cube. Now I can gain or gain a red rune token or gain my first personal objective. Do I want a first personal objective? Actually I do, but first finish this one. We're gonna force into the city. The guards try to stop you, but you push them aside. Go to city 522. Okay, well that was it. We did that. 522. So I did actions in that one, and we go to 522. It should be somewhere around here. 536, 544, 10, 26, 24, 22. Ooh, that's a big city. We're gonna put that one this way up. Still see everything, right? Ingot Town is full of cold metal buildings, and we have an enter, a navigate, a trade, an offer, an access, or a jewel. Jewel is nice, it's fun to do. Sort of, it's a small battle miniature game with a lot of luck. But I can perform multiple different actions here, 1 per turn. So, okay, that's nice. First, I want to gain, and for that I took the dice of here, because now I gain my personal objective, which is 1614. I have a personal objective now. If you interact with an animal or have a loyal animal, read 1614 in the Book of Secrets. Okay. That was our mission yesterday. Gain 4 loyal animals. But that's a personal objective, so that's cool. If I ever gain an animal, that's cool. So what shall we do in this city? Should we start the fight already? Trade something? Is there something we want to trade? We can brew and see what we get from the white flora, the white flower. We could do that. See what's up. fun. This one goes to 205, this one goes to 206. Both areas where I have been and cannot do an action anymore. I could do an offer. I could try to gain access. That is also useful over there. And since that will replace all my dice, most likely. Not sure yet. That heart came from here, that one. We're gonna access, which is yellow. We're gonna access something. I don't know what. We're gonna access something. Probably that building over there where it's yet. Oh no, we're gonna access here. Something. We're gonna access something in 5 to 2. Access 5 to 2. 522. Access a security store. Ooh, 6 dice. Well, I gain a limit on anything. This one is also, that's 1, 2, 3 locations. That's 3 dice. I will pay 1, so I have to roll 5. I can store at least 3, so 5 I should be able to survive, right? Well, the minuses do nothing. The heart goes here, 1 star goes here, 1 star goes here, and gives me a cube. And the minuses do nothing, so I'm perfectly safe. Okay, 522. Half a dozen cameras and scanning devices grant you permission to enter the security store. By the way, I'm putting my heart here because then I gain experience. The owner, however, is quite friendly. Choose one. Steal a map showing various buildings around the world that may not have security systems, or hack into the security system to test for weaknesses as a favor. Let's be nice this time. We gain 1472, which is at the end of here somewhere. 1472. That's the thing we gain. We gain the ability to hack, apparently. Hack. If facing a cavern barrier, the cost of leap, explore, befriend, modify, swap, or destroy is reduced to 1. If facing a cavern barrier, but then I have to face a cavern barrier. Okay. I get $4. That's 5. No, I need to do the other one. 2 times 2. 2. So I haven't used money in the game yet. I found a use for money. And 1 morale. So my morale is pretty good, actually. So we did that. Cannot do the same action again, of course. Let's make an offer. I'm not sure what we're offering up there, but let's make. I don't want to. I can't duel the sentient because we need to collect sentient, so it makes sense, right? To duel a sentient. But let's do the offer first. Let's do the offer first. And then duel. Okay, let's do the offer first. Maybe we get something for good luck, right? 5 to 2. That's still the same. 522. Offer your assistance at the thief's den. 1 die. Oh, I can do 1 die. It's a minus, there's nothing. Cool. The silence falls over the thief's den as you enter. But you're soon welcomed like an old friend. Choose one. Offer to procure a precious artifact. Learn how to open and lock more efficiently. Or build a new life for yourself in the city. No, we're on a mission. We're not building a life in the city. That's not something we're doing. open a lock more efficiently. We already have a hack and a lockpick set, so why do we need that? Right? Should we? And at any time, chat, let me know if you want me to do something specific, if you think it's more fun to do it that way. Otherwise, I'm going to offer to procure a precious artifact, gain 1 health. Oh, that's nice. And quest 1640. We got an extra quest, side quest. 1640 quest goal. So that's not a destiny, so that comes over here. You're tasked with sneaking into the Old Hollow, a central building just north of Tree Trunk Village, and mastering the special set of tools found within. Enter the Old Hollow interior. You may repeat a previous performed action if necessary and solve the artifact puzzle. If you do, read 1640 in the Book of Secrets. Okay, okay. So we got a side mission, just in case if we find the Old Hollow. I have seen it. I was not there personally. Some other person was there, I believe. Okay. That was 522. Added horizontally to your supply. Yeah. That's what happens with quests and personal goals. They don't go in here yet. So that's the offer that I did. I could enter the building. It still gives me some stuff to do. So I would do that. And after that, I'm going to duel. So let's enter the building first. See how that goes. Enter the building is a move action. We're going to enter. Hopefully it doesn't take us away. If we come back, we can still always duel, right? 522, enter. What are we entering? Enter the locksmith shop. The locksmith, 4 dice, 4 dice. I have 4 dice for a blue action. 1 is a star that I can place here. The other ones do nothing. They will go right here. I'm fine. I'm fine, people. Locksmiths seem significantly more protective of the locks they sell than their keys. Choose 1 or gain 1 boost. Pay 6 for a key. I have 5. That's a little bit hard to do. Dash away with a pair of shackles. Gain item 937. Do I want to boost? No, just give me the 937 item. Let's get 937. 980, 960, 933, 937. Which means we are full, by the way. We got some shackles. Oh, now I have a coerce or a subdue item. Lose this card to replace a wild animal in your grid with their loyal variant. I don't have a wild animal yet. But good to know. So now we're gonna duel. Now we're gonna fight. We did a lot in this area, and we're still allowed to once a turn. So let's duel. 522. Duel the nearby sentient in a card and dice game. Oh, by the way, I have to check if I can hold those in my supply, because basically this is an objective and this is a quest. If I'm full, can I even gain something, or do I have to replace it with something? There is a limit, storage limit. I have to check. I haven't reached it yesterday, so, and the other times that I played. So sharing information, storybooks, solo play. There's no automa. You control 1 character. Yeah, okay, I know that. I have to take a turn. Yeah. was something that says. Boost card grid. Whenever you are expected to replace or lose a card in your grid, refresh any dice on it. Yeah, okay. Reserve. You also have a limited capacity to reserve vertical cards outside. So these are horizontal. Just to know. Horizontal cards do not count. That was the question I had. You have a gain card, but your grid is already full. You may either reserve the new card or reserve a card in your grid other than your character's card to make space. Then, if this exceeds your reserve capacity, lose an excess card from your reserve. Okay, so I can replace it when I... yeah. Okay, and since I can only hold one, I will hold one. So, okay, I might be able to gain something during a battle, so we're not sure yet. Raid was what I'm doing, right? And 5-2-2, not 5-5-2. Place card 7-8-9. I know that card because that's the instructions of battle. 7-9-8. But I'm playing solo, so Skirm solo rules. Read the multiplayer rules first. I already know those, so I'm fine with this. When playing solo, follow the multiplayer rules with the exceptions noted here. The sentient isn't controlled by a human. When they would activate their card's ability, ignore that ability and instead resolve the rules below. Now, first let's continue with the thing. Place card 7-9-8 on the table. It's a large card, yeah, I know. And follows instructions using card 15-23 as the opponent. 15-23 is the opponent. This is my opponent. I will put them here. As per instructions, I get one random card from 15-17 to 15-28, and that's why I'm gonna take all out, and I will probably reshuffle them at some point, but yeah, I have to randomly get one for myself that I'm using, right? Setup. Unless dual action result lists a specific card, random skirm cards. Oh wait, I don't need those skirm cards yet, but I put them on the side. I'm fighting that thing yet on behalf of the sentient. Both duelists roll 6 skilled dice, then simultaneously reveal one skirm card. Oh, I still need to. Yeah, then I get a temporary thing. Let's do it. Let's shuffle and just get the top card. That will be my random card. There will be some fighting right now, people. We're gonna fight. I am using this one. That's card 15-18, which is slower because it's a lower number. So both duelists roll 6 dice. That's why we have 12 of these. Then simultaneously reveal one skirm card. Well, that's set. So the first duelist, the duelist with the highest speed number, the number on the card, and that's an 8. Oh, I'm 11. Ha! I'm faster. If tied, the card, the higher card ID goes first. Well, okay. For faster, more log-based or simple solo version, skip this step. Okay. Compare each skill type. We're not going to use our things. Complete is skill type. Your dice plus the skills printed in the upper left card to award 1 point per type. For example, a duelist has 2, the other one has 4, the other one gains 1 point. Ties are 0 points. Each skirm card also has additional scoring explained above the card's ability. Yeah, I gain 1 point for every blue skill, and they gain 1 point per unique opponent skill type. Ooh. Okay, duelist wins with the most points. Okay, but there's a solo thingy. If your opponent is chosen to go first in step 1, your opponent gains 1 random skill. If your opponent is chosen to go last, your opponent gains 1 point. Roll a challenge die and resolve the corresponding rule from the table below. Okay. I'll roll a challenge die. Okay. Since that refreshes my dice pool, because I have to roll a challenge die, they reroll all your opponent's dice of their printed skill type. Your opponent gains 1 point. Okay. Now let's see what I got first. I have 4 unique symbols, so they get 4 points, right? They start with 4. And I gain 2, because I have 2 of those. Okay, then they roll. Cannot roll the dice at the same time. And now we re-roll all your opponent's dice of the printed skill types, which is this and this one. So those 3 are re-rolled. And then they gain 1 more point. So now they're at 5. Now we're going to compare these with the normal sets. When you do additional scoring from your opponent at the end of step 3, score the rule card as if it was your card. Ooh. Which means they get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still 4. So nothing changed there. I did not make a mistake. Okay. Now we're gonna see who has the most of this one. I have 3, they have 0, so I gain 1 point. So that puts me at 3 to 0. Then that one, they have 2, I have 0, so they gain 1 point. So now they're at 6. Then they have 1, I have 1, that's a tie. If there's a tie, there's no score. And that one is also 1 on 1, that's also a tie. Then this one is for me 2 against 1, I win that one, that's 4. And that's 3 against 2, so they win 7 to 4. So I lose from the sentient. So you know, I lose from the sentient right now. Keep that card nearby just in case I have to do more battles. But I lost. That's too bad. I wanted to win, otherwise I cannot gain a sentient. Oh yeah, what if we lose? If you win, gain 2 money. Win or lose, gain a random card from the Skirm spoiler pack to your reserve. And the Skirm spoiler pack I put here. That's this. So now I have something. And the entire Skirm collection counts as only 1 reserved card. So it also counts as 1 sentient, right? Oh, it's not sentient. But this is my reserve. My deck is now full. I cannot do more. If the opponent is sentient 1, the player acting on behalf of them gains 2. But yeah, that's a solo, so they don't gain or keep the skirm card. Yep, that's it. That sucks. But I was controlling the player. The player I was. Do I now gain 2 action? It feels weird if I get that because I'm soloing. Okay. I don't think it's fair that I would get that token in solo mode because technically I am controlling it, but yeah, it doesn't feel correct. So 1532 goes back. No, it goes into that deck, so I can shuffle it. And that one goes into that deck as well. So yeah, still no sentient. I would have loved to gain a sentient, but yeah, we don't have one. Okay, dual we did offer, we did access already. We can trade, navigate. We did enter. We can leave the building or go further north or go east. We can do a navigate action. That's a navigate and trade. Let's trade. See if we can get something better, right? Let's see. Trade. We're gonna engage with somebody. 5 to 2. Trade. What are we going to trade? Trade with the pawn shop. 3 dice. Okay, 3 dice. Minus, minus, and a return, but the return doesn't work anywhere. So that one goes there. 522. The pawn shop is full of unwanted items. Choose one or gain 1 boost. Pay $3 for an odd looking totem or sell something from your inventory. Lose up to 2 cards from your grid reserve supply to gain their coin value. Yeah. I would like to do that, but I also want to... or gain an item. Do we want an item? I think I know what the item is because it popped. I remember that number from yesterday. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell this one and sell the flower, which means they both go back into the deck, and I get 8 money. And that's 5 plus 2 plus 1. 11 and 9. 11, 5, 59. 55, 60. So that's here. And 9, 7, 9, 3, 7. I am surviving quite perfectly. This goes in my reserve, right? I have to spend 1 cube to get it here, but I don't want. I'm gonna keep it in my reserve. So I got the money, and that's it, right? 52. Yep. So we did that. The only thing we have left is navigate, and then we did the complete area of 522. Then we're gonna leave it and never return. 522, navigate through the busy street towards the museum. 5 dice. I have nothing to make it less. I am doing a purple action. Anything doing me for purple? Only You do save me 1 heart. That's about it. The rest does nothing. So, nope. Losing a heart, and that my morale is up, but I'm almost dead and out of time. So I don't know why my morale is up, but it's up. Okay, a towering museum boasts one of the most impressive collections in the world. Inside you find a fast rate. Choose one. Learn about metal culture. Study a collection of arcane tapestries, or observe a rare animal that decides to accompany you. If I get an animal, I get to read something. That's kind of cool. But the metal culture learns me more about sentience, I guess, because those are metal structures with a brain. They are AI. So what shall we do? I think I will go for the animal. It sounds more fun. Observe a rare animal that decides. Gain animal 854. 854. It should be close to this one. We gain an animal. You have animal 5. What the heck? It's a 4-legged Groot. We have a 4-legged Groot. A fine stag. The animal is not loyal yet. So, if you interact with an animal or have a loyal animal, I did interact with an animal, so we read page 1614 in the Book of Secrets. The Book of Secrets. That's the one in the back. The Book of Secrets, 1614. You were born in a small remote village, 200 people at most, surrounded by endless, untouched wilderness. You learned to hunt soon after you learned to walk. Always for necessity, never for sport. Each part of the animals was used for a betterment of the community, kind of like Pokemon. Lose objective 1614, then gain 1 morale. Yeah, that's the one that I'm... And objective 1620 added horizontally to your supply. So 1614 is being returned for 1620. 14 goes here and 20 is right behind it. We have a new objective, people. Dig under a skeleton. If you dig under a skeleton, read 1620 in the Book of Secrets. First we need to find a skeleton, but now we need to get the heck out of here. I did everything we could. I traded, I entered, I did everything, so I cannot do anything unique anymore over here. So, let's leave. Let's depart west. I want to depart west. East. So 522 east is on the board right now. 522 east. 6 dice. Descent east down the steep cliff. Oh, I forgot we were high up. Okay. 6 dice. I will pay 1 to make it 5. Oh crap. Is this what's going to kill me? Because if it's a time thing, I have... Oh no, I can put 1 time over there. Well, just 1. Okay, let's get rid of something I can do. That's this one. There's a cube. Yeah. A heart goes here. A star goes here. That's a leap. That's an enter. That's not what I'm doing. I'm departing. You know what? I paid 2 cubes to get one more, so I'll get rid of 1 die and then I'll pay 1 cube to re-roll the other. Please don't be an hourglass. It's a heart. Ah, it still hurts. It still hurts. We're close to dying, people. Come on. Tell me to do better. A cruel wind blows along the face of the tall cliff, leaving you somehow even colder than you were in the frigid city. Go to 207 and gain 1 morale. The morale is up. That's nice. But then... yeah, that's... 207. We're going back to 207. Well, have we been to 207? No, but we have been close to all the 20 somethings. That's the other side of 206. 207. Something is creepy is watching me and I'm almost dead, so I don't like it. 207. A levitating sentient introduces themselves with a flourish as the King of Thieves. They formally invite you to apply for the trial of the heist. Persuade, memorize, dance, flex. Do I really want to fight that thing? That's the King of Thieves. Look how big that thing is. He has a lot of room thingies over there. Dance? That's not something I can do. The best option that I have is bypass, but I don't want to do bypass. Enliven. Okay, now I need to learn a new English word, people. Enliven. 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 Make it alive. Animate. We can do that. Yellow, I can at least spend 1 and I can do yellow die here. So bypass, it doesn't give me the sentient. That's the problem. Bypass probably doesn't give me the sentient. But it's the one that keeps me most alive probably right now. Because I can put 1 die here, 1 die here and reduce the cost of 1. Flex, I can do 1, 2, 3 as well. But flex means we're probably going to do a combat. I'm not sure if we're going to win that combat. Would be nice, but highly unlikely because now I can use my own card to flex. But it's the best shot that I have of gaining a sentient right now. 11 would be nice, but I want to. Let's hope it doesn't cost too many dice. Let's see, we're going for 11 because that sounds cool. King of Thieves, 11 207. How much does it cost in dice? 1 and live in the king. Just 1. It's a time and I put it here. He cheers and welcomes you to participate. Trial. Continue with the take bypass action. I have to do yellow. Okay, 207. 207. How many dice? 6. I'm gonna pay at least 1, make it 5. Well, 6 would have opened up new slots, but not necessarily in the right. Only 1 extra, so yeah, let's hope. 7, 6. Bypass the king's security only if you have been welcomed as a participant in this trial. Otherwise, choose another action. This might be the death of me. Okay. The minus does nothing. Fine. I'm happy with that. I have a couple of stars and an hourglass. The hourglass I'm gonna take because that would insta kill me. I had another yellow that I saw over here, gaining a cube. Oh, at the end of the turn, you must lose this card. And I lose too. I'm alive for now. Okay. No, that's the wrong one, and I'm reading. Find cards 538 and 539. Is that at the end of here? It's somewhere. 52, 538, and 539. I have 538, and 539 is on the other side. Oh, no, no, no. That's a puzzle. We're gonna do a puzzle. Let's put you right here, right now. First pattern, second pattern. Okay. Here comes the puzzle, people. They're large cards. Place them on the table and begin. The King of Thieves offers you honorary status as a metal sentient if you can bypass a complex laser security system with a short amount of time. They share the repeating pattern of lasers. First, second, third pattern. Okay, first, second, third pattern. That's the things I have to do. The laser array shifts every 2 seconds, moving you from one square to the next orthogonally and moving from one square to the next orthogonally or diagonally takes 1 second of your time. You cannot be on a square when any part of it is touched by a laser. You only have 9 seconds. In the context this puzzle not real time to move from the front of the grid which to the back, from front to the back, which just means I have 6 spaces and I have 3 times that I move sideways. Use cubes to track your movement. With the first cube placed in row A, the first second, see entry 207 in the Book of Secrets for the solution. Okay. I have 9 moves, and the only part I don't get is the lasers area shifts every 2 seconds and move from one square to the next. Every 2 seconds and moving from one square orthogonally or diagonally takes 1 second of your time. Okay, so every time I move, they changed it. So the easy one is I start at A1. Because anything else, I'm guessing this is also killing me. I need I have to check what was the other one? Okay, then I have moved sideways. But that would kill me. Am I safe on... Can I move diagonally? Oh. That's good to know. I can move diagonally. So I start here. 1, I'm still safe. Then it switches to this one. So 1, I'm here. Oh, that's not safe at all. Track your movement here. Yeah, okay, but then I need to... It's really hard to remember which one if you have to flip the card every time. Right? Because this would kill me. Every 2 seconds they change, by the way. So I will go A1. That's not a move yet. That's just starting, right? So I will... Oh, but then I'm stuck. Oh no, it will move then. Then I will go to C1. So after 2 moves, I'm over here. Save. So C1, then check. C1. I will do D and E2. Then I will get to E2. So and I will do D2, E2. Because at the moment I move, it switches to this one. So then I'm on E2. And then FG is what I want. I can do F, but then I have to choose G. Then I'm safe. And then I move diagonally and I'm out. Yeah, okay. Got it. I'm safe. That was 207. I saved. See entry 207 in the Book of Secrets for the solution. Yeah, okay, Book of Secrets. 207. I did something different, but just if I go to D2, so the first two I did, that, and then move to here, and then they move here instead of here. That would have saved me as well. Oh no, that would have killed me. Yeah, okay. Never mind. But yeah. 7. If you succeed, let's say I succeed, I miswatched something by flipping everything. So 12:45. I know it's a little bit cheating, but I did overlook one area. That's because I'm kept flipping, and that's really annoying. 12:45. I got an item emblem. By the way, when I was full, I had to read that one, so I forgot. So I have to still do that. Gain the Horn of Destiny. Okay. No, that's the wrong one. An emblem representative of the metal sentient acceptance of you and your people. Also, if you have it, lose the metal curse. Okay. If you fail, I did not. Your location is still 1207. Okay, I'm still at that location, but I successfully did that. But I cannot use anything more. So I did the trial. Now I have to move away. That's one thing I can do. Can go further north. I can go to the site 208. Haven't been to 208 yet. It is cold outside, and I must admit it's very cold outside. But every time I'm doing something with the sentient, I have options. When placed, gain 1 on sentient cards in all grids. Gain 1 cube, so I gain 1 cube over here, but you have no space per cube, and that's it. I have no other space. It's an item, it's not a sentient, so okay. Then I have to... I gain Destiny 1705. That's basically this one. Search and rescue. Survival. Whenever a player ends a turn, they may add 1 token here. If they do, they gain 1 on their character. The game ends if there are 6 tokens here. So I can end the game by escaping. Basically. I also fulfilled this one. So that die will be refreshed. You are out of here. Those cubes are returned as well. If full at the end of your turn, you must lose this card and gain these two. You may then replace your character, transfer their things with 1464. So first return you to 1459, 57, 58, 59, and I get 14, 4, 6, 1, 4, 4, 6, 1, 4. I am now Tina the Marine again, still. But I can ignore cold damage, which is nice. Have you seen where I'm walking around? I can do that. And everything else changed. I still have my equip, but I cannot equip. Oh, I can equip now a new weapon because I have a new thing. Oh, that's cool. I could do an equip. And then the reroll one of your challenge dice until the result changes, ignoring the penalty of one unplaced die. Or transfer one reserved card into your grid. Well, that's default. I want to equip, see if I get a better weapon. We're gonna do a green, an equip action on 1446. Where's the green book? Where is the green book? Up there. 1446. Currently, I have interacted with sentience. I haven't gained one yet. Technically, you're considered sentient, right? When I gained you. Right? Counts as one. It's a skirm spoiler. It's a skirm card. It's not even a sentient. 1446. Equip your X. If you've already done that, select another action. You gain the same thing. Okay, never mind. I thought, well, it's a new number. But yeah, you gain the same X. So let's move to 208. Flip this card. No, that's 206. So we move to 208. 208. There we are. Nothing to do with 207. Still haven't found sentience. If I'm getting bored, I can escape. That's how we ended the game. Because everybody else was done playing the game, and otherwise it would be just us at the location. So we decided, oh, let's get rescued. There are some fun stuff. But yeah. Nestled into the chilly rocky crag at the northern edge of a sprawling mountain range is a large orb. Yeah. I want to access that orb. Access gives me a bonus thingy over here. So why not? I don't have cold bonus. Access or enter both work for me. So yeah. Let's access that thing. Hit my axe full on it. 208, 208, 208. Let's go, people. Let's do this. Access the orb interior, 4 dice. That means a refresh, which I'm actually happy with because then I have 3 locations where I can use you. 538 gets returned, I guess. 536, 538. There we go. We have a star. Please give me a cube. A heart. Please give me a cube. And I have 2 minuses. Doesn't make sense to put them there. Okay. 208. Inside the orb is a map of this region, and it pinpoints to your current location. Look at page 3 of the book of Vantages. Your current location is NW3 and gain 1 boost. Page 3. NW3. Does this continue back south? So currently I've been here. That's the city I've been to. Do we remember which direction we went to? I think I'm over here near the floating rocks. I don't see them in the... I think... Is that the city over there? I'm somewhere here. I'm just curious. Does that connect to south? Anyway, I don't know if this all connects. Well, that seems to be connecting. Because it's a planet, it should. Yeah. I'm over here. Okay. I know I was cheating, but I don't see the full map, all the maps yet, right? Nope. Okay. Cheated a little bit, but yeah, I still don't know where to go. Okay, so I entered the orb. Whoopee! Nothing done. No continue. I gained 1 boost. I did that. Okay, I have to move, people. Let's go to 209. Let's move sideways. 209. You suffer cold damage. No, I don't. And there's a sentient. Another sentient. This collector is always looking to add precious items to the museum. If you choose to move on, beware the steep descent to the south. Yeah, I've been to the south, I think. Am I going to duel this thing? Because I need a sentient at some point. Rob, offer, trade, scan. Looking to add precious items to the museum. I could trade something. If I duel, I have 1, 2, 3 things I could... There's no guarantee I would win, but duel is just the most fun thing to do, right? 211 duel. Duel. Duel the sentient in a card and dice game. The metal sentient... 2 dice, sorry. I can use both, so that's no problem. I have a timer and a timer. Both give me a cube. So, perfect. Give me boost cubes. Boost cube here, boost cube there. I'm fine. That was 211. I already started to read it. The metal sentient eagerly reveals a vast collection of cards. Place card 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's a large card. It's using 1523 as the opponent. And no random for me because I have one now. They're an 8. I'm a 7. Let's do this. First, since they're faster, they go first. This is what they are getting. I haven't checked their skill set yet, so this is what I'm rolling. Then for solo mode, I have to roll this to see what happens with them. It's a minus. Your opponent gains 1 random skill. Okay, let's remember that that's 0. They gain another 1. So they gain an extra 1. Okay. So let's do scoring first. Movement. I win that. Let's reset scores. I have 1. Then that one. It's a tie. It's a tie. I gain 1 point per skill type you lose. Oh, that's nice. But this is a tie, so nothing happens. Next one is orange. I will lose that because I don't have it. Oh no, it's not a tie. I win that because that's an extra point. I will lose the other one, but I gain a point because I lose it. And then green, I have 1, they have 0, so I gain that one as well. So it's 4-1. Yellow, I have 0, they have 2, so they gain a point, but I gain a point as well, so it's 5-2. And then red, I have 2, they have 1, so it's 2-6. I gain 1 point for every type you lose, and that they said gain 1 point per unique opponent dice. And I have to look at it as if it's my. That's the one thing. When doing additional scoring for the opponent at the end of step 3, score the rule on the card, their card, as if it was your card. In most cases, that means using your own skills. Your opponent gains those points. So I have 3, so they gain 3 more points, which means it's 5-6. I won! I won a battle. Yes! Finally. I won a battle. Cool. Okay, let's continue. 2-11. If you win, the sentient enjoys playing with you, so they offer to join you. Gain sentient 1336. I have my first sentient. I need another one, but wanting to see when placed, put 2 cubes on it. Okay. Let's get them loose a little bit. 2 cubes on the sentient. If empty, I lose him. So it costs me to put him over here. But the sentient takes cubes from another card in your grid. But how do I put a third cube on there? There's nothing that this one gives me a cube, but only when placed. So that sucks. And then gain the result of a challenge die placed on that card. Okay. And this one goes here, by the way. Don't forget about that. The dice return. You had 1 extra over here, but you already won that once for me, so. Okay. We beat the duel. That's 2-7. 2-11. Nothing else, right? Yep, that was the sentient. This one card goes back here. And you go here. Reserve. Oh, but I do gain. If you win the duel, gain 2 money. Money, 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 money. Money. I have some money. Gain a random card from the spoiler deck. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have kept that one the previous time. Well, now I kept it. Okay, now I'm keeping it. I'm not gaining another one then. Should have played with a random card. I only get it when I win. My bad. But I did get too early. Oh, win or lose, gain a random card. So see, I did read it correctly. So I will take this one. So I have this one. Fire, you gain 1 point skill per type you don't have. Okay. think I like the other one. I gain a point even if I lose. Just need to make sure I win a lot. The opponent sentient one, the player acting on behalf of against two. Okay. They don't get to keep the scorecard. Okay. I challenge you to a duel. I am not moving further south. I'm going to 212. I am moving to 212. Nice knowing you. 212. A bulky animal rears up before you, drawing nearly twice your height. Okay. I have no food to feed the animal, so that makes coax the animal, observe the animal, chase the animal, or just move away. That doesn't look like an animal, by the way. If we zoom in, it's like, that's an animal. That does look like an animal to you? I don't know. I don't know. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I could kill the animal. Let's hunt it. Let's hunt. Because it doesn't. I cannot dig under a skeleton if I don't see a skeleton to dig under. So that doesn't help. Let's hunt it, and then it turns into a skeleton, and then we can dig under it, right? No, we're gonna hunt it. 212. Ooh, such aggression. This couple of turns. 212. Hunt the animal. 6 dice. Okay, I don't have enough, but I have so many things I can do. I will not even pay for that. Because I have red here, I have red there, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's I can basically place all 4 dice if I want to. I didn't find the old hollow yet, by the way. Now all those minuses do nothing. And I have 1 return, that does nothing. So yeah, fine. I will use that little heart on this one. I could gain cubes. Nah. Oh, I'll use it here and gain a cube on you. I don't have to re-roll because I'm happy with the result. Okay, we hunted the animal. Let's see what happens now we hunted the animal. Your ignorance of the species leaves you at a distinct disadvantage against the beast, and you are fortunate to overcome it. If you pay 1 boost, gain item 1162 from the carcass. If not, gain item 1184. I will pay 1 boost. Just see what I'm getting. What am so 12. It was 1162, 1161. So it's the card right after that. We got an orange crystal. Yeah, let's get rid of the ability to hack. I don't care. I have a lockpick. Come on. Yeah, you go. But technically, I put this one in my reserve and put that one there, and now I can place it there. 1472. There we go. Okay, still not dead yet. But I did hunt, so I have to move on. So I go to 1213. So 211 cannot go there. 212 cannot go anymore. Or at least I cannot do any actions. So 213 it is. Whoa, we found a glowing pyramid. I saw that one on the map. Okay, a pyramid-shaped force field makes the air pulsate with energy. I can volunteer! I volunteer! I don't know what's going on, but I can volunteer. I can disarm. I can lure. I can spy. I can sneak. Oh, with sneak I can use this one. But that's the only one. I have the star in that one. Do I want to sneak? There. Or do I want... I can dig. It's not under a skeleton though. But I can dig. Haven't found a skeleton. But I can dig. Yeah. Shall we just volunteer, see what happens? I have one and I can refresh one. That's about it. So using the heart there was probably not the best thing I could do. Disarm is also a fun one to do. Yellow gives me options. Not that much, but there are options. I can still fight my sentient again. I don't know why. I could learn from it. That's a thing. Are we going to dig underneath it? We can try. I have two options there. Determining on how many I can roll. Yellow, I have one option. Blue, I have more options. Let's sneak. Sneak, I have two options. Three options for sneak. Plus that. We'll sneak. We'll sneak into it. Move action. We haven't done a move in a while because it's all the way in the back. 213. By the way, chat, you can tell what you want me to do, right? Sneak north past the sentries. 4 dice. Yeah, I'll roll 4. I'll roll all 4. We have a return symbol. We have one that does nothing. 1 star. And 1 here, and pay 1 cube to reroll 1 more. And it cannot be a star again. So, you go there. Sure. This one gives me a cube, by the way. I can refresh a die at any point. Okay, we did successfully sneak. You exploit a blind spot in the Sentinel's predictable route. Either go north to 210 or suffer 1 heat damage and go to 513. Heat damage would end the game, so we're not doing that. We're going to 210. That's it. We have to. Okay, let's go to 210 then. Have we been to 210? No, but we have. We cannot go to 213 anymore. To 10. I have a feeling we're walking in circles, but to 10, there we go. Wind whistles up the steep slope from the south over half a frozen landscape where you find yourself faced with an oddly shaped monument. Yeah, I have a feeling we're walking in circles, people. We need to do something. Cleave it. That basically hack into it. Gather. We can do that. Practice. Practice what? Cleave gives me the most things because I'm apparently very aggressive. Gather does something. Examine it or evade it. Examine sounds like the wise approach, to be honest. But I want to practice. Let's do green. I'm gonna practice. Just for fun. I don't know what we're gonna practice. Tells you what you're gonna practice and how many dice it's gonna cost you. 210, practice. We're stuck in a circle, but I couldn't take more damage. Heat damage is something I couldn't take because that would have ended the game in a negative result. 210, practice evasion techniques around, but not close to the magnetic object. 2 dice. I should be able to survive 2 dice, right? Yeah, well, this one goes back, and this one goes here, putting a cube on that animal. Not sure what happens if that animal gets loyal. Okay, I successfully did that. Gain ability 1485, and I may continue, so I may do something else. 1485. This 1484, so 1485 would be... I gain the ability to evade. Oh, that's nice. I want to hold more cards. Not happy with this one. I will get rid of this one. I don't want it. 1485. I don't want my ability to evade. Nice to know that I can evade, but I can continue. Let's gather then. Let's see. Regathering information. 210. Gather. Are these all gaining me abilities? That would be weird. Gather intel about the object. X amount of dice. I will use, let's see, gather 1, 2 spots, right? Yeah, 3. I will do 3 dice for gather. Up, hop, 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 and a star, so nothing happens. Gather intel. You notice that passing sentients all steer clear of the object. For your next action this turn, decrease the cost by X. Okay, now we're gonna cleave this thing. Because practice... Did we do practice? We did practice. We learned to evade. Why would we evade the thing? We're gonna cleave it. We're gonna hit it with a sharp object. That says I only have an axe. We're gonna cleave it with an axe. 210. Cleave that thing. I don't care what you want. I'm gonna cleave you. 210. 210. Cleave the object. 4 dice. -3. 1 die. Sure. It's a minus. It does nothing. Sure. That's nice. As you get close to the object, you can feel all of your metal objects pulling toward it. You quickly slice through it, and as it breaks clean from the base, you can feel the magnetic force instantly dissipate. Gain 2 morale. Well, my morale is up. I'm almost dead and out of time, but my morale is up. From now on, the cost to move north from here is 1. Let's move north then. It's a cost of 1. And it does nothing. Okay. We have a depart north from 210. Let's do it. It made it cheap for me. 210 north is an evade. Yeah. The magnetic pull of the object. Evade the magnetic pull of the object. Feeling the unmistakable magnetic pull, you give the monument a wide berth. Go to 215. Well, at least we are at the new number. 215. 215 and 210 returns. 215. Sentients enter and exit on the western side of the building. The sounds of mirth carrying across the tundra. Perhaps you can join them for a drink. So consume a drink, break, spy, pick. I can use pick over there. That's nice. That's an orange action. That's an orange action. I can do pick. Let's do pick. Pick 215. What are we picking? I don't know. We're picking something. 215. Pick the lock on the side entrance. The 4 dice. Let's do it with 4. I have enough locations to remove. Oh, I have to do hourglasses to get those. But and of course I did not. That one goes here for picking. That puts a cube on here. And I will turn in 2 to get a yellow one. And this one goes here and the 2 returns. Nothing. Okay, 215. The door swings open after some difficulty. Go to interior 557. We are going to 557. That was 215. Sorry, people. We're going to 557. 556. And behind that is 557. We are again in a city. The sounds of the tavern are barely audible in this private room. We are in a private room. So we can exit, we can search, we can steal, or we can raid. Let's search. No, steal is the best option because I have 2 yellow to do that. But if I do a build and I put it over here, then means that my animal becomes sentient, which is also cool. Any suggestions from chat? I know I keep asking and you don't reply, but I don't know how many of you are watching. But let's see. I'm not sure what I'm going to build here. I can build something over here. I know if it's a certain building that might work. Let's build. Let's build. One of my co-players yesterday built something, and I didn't. Now I want to build. It's in 557. I want to build. Build a barricade so you have the room for it to yourself. X. Well, X is the amount of options. I will use 2 dice. Because that saves me from losing a heart, and that saves me from something else, and that's about it. The rest won't save me. So star goes here, gives me a cube, which makes this animal sentient, loyal. So that's nice. I have a loyal animal now. But before we do that, we continue our build. 557. With the room secure, you have time to look around. The cards stand out to you. Gain 1 random card from the skirm spoilers. Oh, we got another one. Oh, and that card is this one. Yeah. You can use this card and for power duel. Yeah, okay, we know that. If X is more than 4, the door holds long for you to pilfer something else to gain. Then exit north to 220 before someone kicks in the door. We cannot do anything else. We go to 220. We're going back to the 200s. Okay, 220. 240, 224, 16, 20. We're outside again. Sufferable cold damage. No, I don't. Whenever the ice melts, this lore stone rotates. That's why the rune is upside down. Ah, heck yeah. The rune is upside down. What are we going to do over here? You went to 5. 557, where we did something, and now we're at 220. Okay, 220. Practice, study, consult, climb that thing. Sure, why not? I have a couple of blue spots that I can choose. Let's climb it. Let's go up. Hopefully it doesn't rotate while we're climbing it. Well, we could see the whole area like that. 220. Still need my second sentient. At any time I can put cubes there, but 220. Climb this lore stone. 4 dice. Yep. Let's do it just as is. 2, 3, 4 dice. Okay, star definitely goes here. Hourglass goes here, putting a cube on you. So my beanball is done. You go here, and I will pay 1 to reroll that one. And that goes here. Nice. That's nice. By the way, this one was sentient. Don't forget about that. But first finish 220, climbing that thing. The cold stone digs into your fingers as you ascend, but the view from the top is worth it. View page 36 of the Book of Vantages and gain 2 boosts. 2 boosts. So now we're gonna, which page was it? 36. And then we're gonna do my animal. 36. So this is the view. I'm not sure where that spire is. We saw this one. We have seen this orb. We have crossed this bridge over here. So this is the area where I've been. So inside the clouds, here around this thing. I'm not sure where we are right now on this map, to be fair. And I know they said there's something fun to the south. Okay, here's the Prince of Thieves, where we did something with. We are near, I think we are here. Right now, we went like this, something like that. There's something over here as well. There's so much area to cover. Okay, that's region F. Yeah, not sure where we are right now. Okay. That was it, right? I did not get a did I get a continue? 202, 220. Did I get a continue? No, I got some extra boost, but that's it. New page, and that's it. Watch the page. Okay, and I know where I am now. So I did a climb. I cannot do anything else, so I have to depart. Let's go to 221. That's the easiest one. Flip it over. What kind of Hydra thing is there? Suffer 1 cold damage. No, I don't. With steep snow-covered slopes behind you, an animal crops from the nearby gully. Oh, before we continue this one, we're gonna read it, but then lashing out as you approach the cave. The cold wind from the north chills to your bone. A lot of evades that we're not doing, but I am going to replace this animal with a loyal animal. The stag, fine stag, is now 1133. So now I can also do a trailblaze. Ignore all stars on unplaced dice and place them in the center. What's the center? Okay, you go back 854. Okay, we got a better animal, a loyal animal, so that's good. Are we going to evade, coax, feed? Okay, I have nothing to. I cannot feed my own animal. That will be. I can try to catch it. Catching it is yellow. Let's try to catch it. If it's a sentient, then we're done. We have one sentient player in the grids or reserves. That means we have to get rid of one card, but let's try to catch that sentient, that animal. It doesn't look like an animal. It does look like it looks like a sentient. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Catch the animal. 7 dice. -2 is 5. Yeah, I don't want to insta kill me. No guts, no glory. Okay, these are immediately returned, so that's no issue. How many? This one does nothing, so it cost me 1 cube to do this. If we do one more, I lose this card, so I have to be careful about it, and then I will use this one. Okay, we're gonna catch the animal somehow. The beast is simply too strong to wrangle, so you instead dart around, tying its long cabled neck in a knot. Gain animal 808. We got an animal 808. It's not a sentient, even though it looks like one. Leviathan Hydra, that's what I kind of figured. Helps me with move actions, which is nice. But that means I have to replace it, since these are in my reserve and I only have... Oh, I have 3 cards more. So I will move you here. Move you here. Well, let's put these... these are my battle cards I put here. And I put you here. Then I can hold 4 cards, and that's nice. Thank you, Leviathan. Okay, cool. We caught it. So that was 221. Cannot do anything else over there. So we cannot evade, go into the thing. So let's go to 220. Because I don't want to risk losing something. Let's go to 222. Suffer 1 cold damage. No, I don't. I don't. Ooh, we see a forest. This snow pig pup. Where's... oh, that's that animal over here. Is separated from its pack. Sinew sentients often hunt this cold area, so this animal is trying to find its way to warmer temperatures to the southeast. Meanwhile, northeast, that's what I'm doing. Sure, feed it, scan it, guide it, or just move on. Relieve it, basically kill the animal? That would be too mean, right? But it would be an action I can easily do. It feels wrong to kill an animal. But I think I will just move further east. Ignore the animal. We're gonna do an evade. Ignore the animal. I don't. Any other action might kill me, so I can feed it, but I don't have food. What do I feed an animal? A crystal? Nah. Gonna feed. Chat, what do you want me to do? Want me to feed the animal? Give it some survival thing? I can catch it, but then I have another animal to take care of. And I don't know how much yellow I have left to catch it. I could feed it, but I could also say, well, that's nature. I'm moving on. And depart to the east, north or south. Not go back to 221, because that's not something I want to do. I really need your help, chat. So, say something. Let me know. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to feed it? I'm not going to catch it, because I don't have the dice for it. I can guide the animal. That could also work. That's a blue action. That means I can use this one. Also always this. I can turn in cubes to make it cheaper. So guide is an option. Shall we guide the animal first before we say, screw it, we're out of here? These are just falling down. Let's guide. Let's guide the animal. 222. 222. Guide the animal through the blizzard. 6 dice. That's 2 plus 1. That's 3 dice. I'm gonna use 3. I could refresh, but yeah. Okay. This does nothing. And this does nothing. And this is a star that I could use. Where? I had one action over here. Putting a cube on you. Yeah. So, yay on me for that. So we're guiding the animal through the blizzard. The pup leans against you for comfort, trusting your presence. It seems particularly happy to head northeast. Gain animal a 10 and 1 morale. I'm getting 1 morale, but I'm maxed out, so I'm getting a yellow. And I get animal 810. Man, I should have gotten this yesterday. 1 animal. I might need to zoom out a bit, because I thought, I have enough space, but no. It's quite full. I can move this a little bit over here. So, you a little bit over here, but it doesn't create that much space. I can zoom out a bit. That's basically it. Supposed to be a 2-hour game. I know, Timey. I know you said that a long time ago. Almost 2 hours ago. I've been playing this for 2.5 hours now. No, continue, right? So I'm done in 222, so we have to leave. I can use a beam that says move to an adjacent location. But roll one challenge die. I could do that, but I want to do 222. Just depart to the east. East or north? We've been going back and forth between those two. Let's go north. Is there anything interesting over there? There is something in the sky, so let's go north. No, we're going east. Nah, north. I said it. Trudge the north through the deep snow. 5 dice. I have nothing to make it cheaper, so these are 5 dice. But I gain. Oh, I might get frostbite by dying somewhere. Did I gain Destiny 1505? Oh yeah, that means I could escape if I wanted to. Oh, minuses and 1 return. Oh, I'm happy with that. And just a star. Put a cube on my Leviathan. I have a loyal Leviathan Hydra. Oh. But first, we went to the north. The frigid snowfield yields you to a still frigid expanse of opaque ice. Gain ability 1496. 1496. That's probably I can ice skate now. What is it? 1496 is my ability. I can trudge. Trudge require nearby snow or sand. Move to an adjacent location, ignoring any climate upon penalty upon arrival. Yeah, put it over here. Still have the crystal. It's just a bit out of area. So I got that. And go to 603. We're going to a completely new location. 603. That would be somewhere over here. 608, 602. 603 suffer 1 cold damage. No, I don't. Several animals fly away with red wires in their claws. One creature lingers, its eye fixed on you. Behind you, there's a vast expanse of deep snow. I know. I came from that deep snow. Are we following? Are we observing, catching, feeding? I am more like I'm gonna hunt those animals, kill them because I want food, and if I have food, I can survive. By the way, my Leviathan upgraded to card 809. So now it can smash. Well, I have money now. I could buy stuff. Could do a buy action of my own. Yeah, I haven't done a buy action. Great, we did today. We're gonna buy 1446. Let's do that first. Maybe I have enough money. Buy something from Traveler Mansion. 2 dice. How many orange spots do we have? Oh, I just removed 1. So let's put a heart over there and gain another cube. Sure. And put, I cannot put that one, but it's a minus anyway. So, okay, we're gonna buy something. 1446. A traveler merchant offers you the opportunity to buy something special to support one of the 6 actions. For 4, gain hiking boots. For 3, gain a blinding grenade. For $6, gain weighted dice for engage. For $2, gain a vial of nanotech. For 5, gain a snap trap. Or for 4, gain an explosive that improves overpower. Anyway, whatever I'm getting, it's getting in this slot. Let's take hiking boots for 4. I'll pay 4 for hiking boots. Let's see. That's 955. $955 hiking boots. Makes it easier to move. Hike, trek, or trudge. Haha, replacing this one. Ability, go there. Nice. Improves my hiking ability. Trudge is helpful for other people, but I'm playing solo, so I don't care. Okay. That's what I did there. I did a buy action on myself, and now we're gonna hunt. Hunt the creatures. We're not a big fan of animals. We already have 2. 3. I also have a snow pig. Let's hunt on 603. Hunt on 603. Hunt the animal. 5 dice. I can pay one more to make it one less. If I had a pig over here, that would work. Yeah, well, let's use you to switch these two out. So now I have 1, 2, 3 spaces to unload dice. So yeah, let's roll all 5. You have 1 return and 1 minus, so that's good. Put 1 here, put the dice on the pig. On the pig! 1 cube to return to me, and 1 over here to put on the axe. Which I will put 2 and put 1 red symbol here. So that's cool. Okay. The beast puts up a fight. Its feathers are razor sharp. You find its vulnerability and kill it. You may pay, if you pay 1 boost, gain item 1161 from the carcass. If not, gain 1190. Let's do 1161. I believe might have already owned it once before, but I don't know. 61. Oh, I got another gem. What? So many gems. Let's lose this ability. I don't like it. 1496. Not gonna trudge. I have hiking boots now, so I'm full again. I still need some. Okay, move on. 604, 602. You're at 603 right now. We cannot do anything anymore. I would say continue north. 608. Let's keep the pace going. You suffer 1 cold damage. No, I don't. A piece of technology is cemented into the ice. Several nozzles on either side. Push, inspect, sync, craft, hack. I don't have my hack ability anymore. Smash! Oh, you have smash ability. I like you. Let's smash that machine. Let's go full destruction mode. Let's smash it. We're gonna smash 6 or 8 just because you can smash. I don't have much red left, so I can use those to pay off a little bit of red. But yeah, let's smash. I want to see if we can smash that thing. 608, smash it. Smash the device, 3 dice. Yeah, 1. And it does nothing. Not even land here. Okay. The device is durable, but not that durable. Bits and pieces of the circuitry scatters across the ice. Gain item 1190. At some point, I should get something to get me back home, right? I need a sentient, just 1 more. 1190 is not a sentient, is it? Or is it? No. It's an item resource. Circuitry. We broke the machine. I think I will get rid of the circuitry. I don't want it. I don't want it. I have too much stuff right now. Now we have to move. We have to depart. We can go to 607, 609, or go back to 603, which we don't want. So let's move to 609. Just flip the card. That's the easiest. Suffer 1 cold damage. No, I don't. A sled carrying a treasure chest is Frozen in the ice, only the eastern edges of which show any sign of melting. Ooh, we're getting in hotter climates. Let's hijack that thing. Let's do a yellow action. I'm probably gonna need dice for that anyway. Yellow, 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 yellow. Oh, we haven't done yellow in a while. Let's do yellow. Hijack. 609. Hijack the sled. 4 dice. I have 1 here, 1 there, but I will lose the sentient, so that's not what I want to do. I'll pay 1 to get 3. So I can hopefully get it for something else. Okay, 3 dice. This was returned. The star goes here. I don't want to lose you. I'm gonna re-roll it. Cannot be a star. Well, I take the damage. It's a star. The one thing I can take damage for. Yeah. Making it too hard on myself. 609. You scrape this sled until it breaks free of the ice. Gain vehicle 931 and $3. Okay, let's get money first. $3. And I closed the book. That was not smart. 609. I get 931. 931. It's a vehicle. It's the sled. It also stores stuff, so that's nice. I can slide and I can use it for all the interaction is always that. But, I think I will replace the lockpick set. No. Yeah, the lockpick set is going. Oh, get out of there. Yep. Replace one of the gems. I'm gonna keep the animals and I'll put you here. Then 1161 is going to be returned. 64, 61. That's one of the gems. Okay. We did a hijack in 609, so I had no continue. So let's go to 610. Let's move to the area next to it. Let's find that final sentient to do something. The warm breath of an approaching animal smells like mint manure. If you have card A10, which is this little creature, read entry 610 in the Book of Secrets. Oh, we have it. Book of Secrets, you have something for me. 610. I think this is Papa of this one. So if we upgraded that to 811, that wouldn't have worked anymore. Ooh, lucky us. 610. What did we do? 610. The mother lets out a cry of joy, rushing toward her calf. After they reunite, the creature expresses its appreciation for you with a wet lick across your face. And it stays by your side, eager to please. Lose animal 810 and gain animal 811. End your turn. From now on, you may not perform any locations actions here. So 610 is also done. 810 becomes 811. We have the snow pig, but a loyal animal. Where were these last time? Oh, they help with persuasion. That's nice. Protect. Ignore all health unplaced dice. Place them in the center. Okay. So now we have to move on. Have we been into 605? We have not. We can go south to 605. We can go north. Don't want to go back to 601. 605, we stay in the snow. I know, we are protected from snow. But we can also go north and see what happens. If we die, we die. It's been a long game. And we haven't found any new sentience yet. And that's annoying me right now. I know it's cold. Maybe I should go to warmer climate. 610. It's an evade action. 610 to the north. Evade, I can use that. I have 2 dice. The animal makes you... evade the animal as you make your way north. If the animal is no longer an obstacle, reduce this cost to 1. It's no longer an obstacle. Let's put a cube on you. Okay. You dart towards through the snowfall, finding cover in a small canyon. Go to 615. Okay, we are going to 615. We are still in the snow. What the heck did we find now? It's always oh that's a typo. It's always struck to me. It's always struck to me as odd. Oh no, that circuit sentients are brilliant enough to help create runecasters, yet do not understand or trust wireless technology. We can hack them, but then I might lose that. Shall we repair? That's supposed to be nice for once. I will use a cube to put you here. Put a fine stack instead of the sled, I guess. I don't need you. Then I cannot. If empty, lose this card, but if I put you here, then you automatically lose that. But so nope, we have to keep you here. Now I have to check if I place it back. Does that do something? I forgot about that. Book. Well, you're the bottom book now. Card grid 12. If I place something back. Do not gain event place. Okay, thank you, found it. Yeah, we were going for repair. It gives us an item we have an issue. Repair. 615. We're gonna repair the device. 2 dice. I can handle 2 dice. I hope. I have a star. 1 star goes here, and the other one. I'll take this damage, apparently, because I don't have another green one. Okay. Reconnecting the cord proves easy. A pulse of light ripples outwards to the center of the Runecaster. Each player gains 1 look and also 1 morale. Okay, and a look. But I cannot continue here, so we're moving up to 620. So 615. Done. 620. That would be my son, right? Yeah. Let's move up to 620. He's in bed now, trying to be. Good night, you're going to bed. See you tomorrow. Good night. I'll try to keep it down. Try to end the game soonish anyway. 620. A sentient. Oh, we have found a new sentient. Maybe we can catch that one and finish the game. A sentient hovers with tangled web of electrical wires, some of which are attached to a box on the ground. Let's greet them first. Let's do it. Keep it simple. Greet that thing. Hopefully we can continue after that. But I would say hi. Yeah. 620. Greet. Greet sentient in a gentle tone. 1 die. Does nothing. Cool. After hearing only a few words in your language, sentient is able to comprehend and respond. Help me, they try to say. The circuit sentients have trapped me here. Gain 1 boost and continue. How do we help them? Rescue. It's a green. I don't have that much spot for green. It could kill me. Push, examine. Smash. Oh, you can smash. But what do I smash? Do I smash the box? Or do I smash the sentient? I don't know. But smash is the better option. It keeps me alive for now. We're gonna smash 620. I don't know. 620, smash what? Smash the box. 3 dice. We can do 3 dice. Yep. Let's see. This does nothing. Give me a cube. And a smash. So, okay. We smash the box. Read from the box. The sentient expresses their gratitude with loyalty. Gain sentient 1362. Yeah. We got it. Finally, it took forever, but we got the sentient. And it's gonna replace this one. Okay, people. Finally, chat. We finally did it. Oh, it almost took like forever, but we finally did it. Getting rid of this, putting this game away is also like a lot of work. But have a total of at least 1 sentient plus 1 per player. So 2. I have 1, 2. In grids or reserves, if you do, read 1582 in the Book of Secrets. There's the Book of Secrets. There it is. 1582, people. Did we finish the game? 1582. 1582. Your quick wit, charisma, and generosity of spirit have helped you assemble a lively group of sentients. I have 2, but okay. You may either gain Destiny 1605 to pursue an epic victory via it, or any other Destiny. Place it in the center. Each player gains 1 random skill, or end the game in a mission victory. I'm fine. Hey, Layla. How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm closing. I am still debating. I just technically finished the game, but I can also do another one. But I have been streaming for 3 hours now. So I'm happy to end the game, to be honest. But good to see you. Yeah, I haven't been live in Dutch for a while now. I think the last time was 2 weeks ago. I will be streaming in like 8 hours again in Dutch because my thing kept hopping back and forth. And I butchered this one for the Thursday, so I was like, let's redeem this one. But I think I'm done. My butt is feeling like wooden stone. So we can look at Destiny 1605, but I'm actually going to. I don't think I'm gonna like 1605. It will be a lot of work. If we want to prolong the game, I'm done. What should I have done? Find the ship wreckage, repair it, and upgrade it into functioning ship. If you do, you may complete your destiny by reading. You may repair even if you performed other actions. So first I have to find the wreckage. And then I have to, oh no, I'm glad I chose to, done. Game is done, mission victory, I'm done. And I'm happy. It has been a path. We have been mostly in the cold area. I think we started off on a nice beach, right, at 205. Was that nice on the beach? Let's see, 205, where are you? Not 204. No, yeah, we didn't see. We all directly went into the Traveler. He said, well, you can see other wonders to the far south. Which direction did we go? North. Okay, but we made it. 3-hour trip, but we made it. Oh man. What hour am I live tomorrow? 9 a.m. And only for an hour. I cannot be live for any longer because after that I have baseball practice. Well, I have baseball practice at noon, but I also want to eat lunch, get ready and such. So yeah, it's the best fit for now. 9 a.m. And if I have a baseball game, yeah, then I'm definitely not streaming. But I have 14 matches this year, so that will be probably 14 Sundays that I'm unavailable, plus a couple of practice matches, which, well, the first one is near the end of March. That's at 2 p.m. So I should be there around noon, so I can still do a stream, I guess. But I don't know the times of the other ones. So we'll have to see about that. But right now, Redemption stream done. We finished the stream. We found our sentience. We're not going to look for a ship because it's just way too long and I'm not leaving this game on the table. Then we have to check what else are we planning to do. I see I don't have my proper YouTube up. Oh, I do. Let's see my schedule for an upcoming week because like I said, 9 a.m. I'm streaming tomorrow, so that would be in 8 hours from now. We are in week 4, right? Yeah, that will be January 25th. So, coffee and crowdfunding on Tuesday, as always. And Thursday, I'm gonna play Minos Dawn of Fate. So, Minos with the expansion is scheduled for the 29th. And then on February, we have 2 streams. In your morning, 9 a.m., we have my Dutch stream, like I'm going to do tomorrow. And then in the evening at 8 p.m., I'm gonna do a solo playthrough of Dusk Runners, which I believe was on Kickstarter, will be on Kickstarter. I have to check, but yeah, that will be a tabletop simulator type of game, so I have to. Well, I have that scheduled for tomorrow evening anyway to get fluent in TTS again, but it has been a while. So that's it. Let's find somebody to raid, which means I need my keyboard, otherwise I cannot type. Are there any other streamers live on Twitch? I know, Leila, I know you're on YouTube. You cannot join a raid on YouTube. That's okay. Stream's gonna end anyway. But yeah, that's a YouTube thing. I cannot do that. I see Cardboard Coast. They're playing Food Chain Magnet. Oh, or we're gonna raid into Reina. Good night, Layla. Thank you for dropping by. I'll... Spirit City, Lofi Sessions. Reina is a good friend of the channel. Cardboard Coast is playing. Wow, Food Chain Magnet. I'm not in the mood for Food Chain Magnet. So let's raid Reina. Sure. Shall we? Raid Reina 88. So I'm gonna raid. Use the raiding mode if you have access to it. And if not, just say a nice message to Reina. Right? And I will be back, well, in 8 hours, but in Dutch. Bye bye. Leila, it was fun. It was nice to see you again.